Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to another Stroking Together with TipsyRoss. Hope everyone's having a glorious hump day. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Erdenshire. Welcome in. How are you, my friend? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize we'd done so many of those paintings, right? Right?
Oh, yes.
Also, hello, Rusty Panda. How are you? What's going on? We have done quite a few over this series has been around for about a year, but we've only saved about 8 or 9 episodes. But I'm doing well. I am ready to paint some things into this beautiful photo that I found online of some sort of carriage thing in the middle of a beach. Doesn't really make any sense to me. Oh, excellent, now that you're here. No. Excellent, now that you're here, Panda. So, as always, I'm going to be taking suggestions from chat of what is this picture missing, because we always know pictures on the internet are never finished. There's always stuff you can do. Have Beach Cabana will travel. I really am wondering, like, what this is. There seems to be a little bench here, and then there's a door, and it clearly hooks up to some sort of trailer or something. It wouldn't necessarily be dragged. It's got these stumps that are the same, almost the same level as the wheels. I have no idea what this thing is. There's also like right here, there is a clothing hook. At least I think that's a clothing hook. Let me zoom in on that. It looked like a clothing hook from the... Yeah. This right here. It's like a little clothing hook. This thing definitely has my attention. I'm sticking with an Amish mobile home. That would be luxury. It's probably like a hay bed, like right here. And then like there's probably like a butter churner, like right there. And then probably like a rake or something that we just can't see those things, but they're right inside the door. This makes sense. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start kicking this thing off. If you guys start thinking of things along the way, you're more than welcome to share them in chat. But something that I think is missing, I might want to go a little bit darker on this. Just a little bit. Something I think I want to start with is I want to put that sun from Super Mario World 3 in the sky. We're on only 5 minutes into stream. You never know when things are going to pop up. I think I'll put them about here. I think that'll be pretty good. So just start casually thinking about, what do you see in this photo? I have a little reference point here so I can kind of... Oh, there's more than that. It's more like this. I want to put this here and that there. It's kind of like this. Also, to popping up the butter churn. Get that. I've never had fresh butter. I had fresh butter. I, for one, have never had it. So it might be the best thing in the world. Having freshly turned butter. The luxury I haven't gotten to know. If I take this red... shrink this down. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so I can get a better view of this sun. Just gonna kinda... It's gonna be a little bit closer to the edge than that. So we're just gonna kinda... something like that. That'll work. Adjective Beaver, thank you for that host. I hope you're having a great Wednesday night. Hope it's not too hard on you. You don't want to get too hard on. Ooh la la.
Oh, yeah.
That is right. But how are you, Beaver? How's your day? Hello, only here for a few minutes. We're heading to a VR meetup where Drizella is presenting. Oh, that sounds cool. Doing a little virtual reality tonight. That sounds very cool. Yes. I like it. I'm gonna end stream and just go with you. Oh, okay, come on. Virtual reality because the real world sucks. Well, we already live in a matrix, so we need to start creating the next one. And people have that matrix theory where they're like, the world we think we live in is not real either. So, might as well just lean into it. Oh, yeah. I add an additional version of this image in the Discord.
Had a major run.
Are you talking about the one where you added your head?
Maraschino cherries. Major
Or
run.
did you do another one? There's another one.
No one had a run like Rhymes.
Alright, let's take a look. Oh, the Sunday Funday Monday wagon. The Puzzle Party Power Wagon. And then it should have that head you put in the window. That's my next. That's my yes and. Yeah. You're in the Puzzle Party Wagon. Puzzle Party Power Wagon. Sorry, I don't want to get that wrong. Get my reference picture again. There it is. So I say we add that too. I'm out, I mean, not okay. I'm okay. Glad you're doing okay. Have a great time at that presentation. Come back to us, don't stay in that world. It's only good in small doses. Always. It's always good to stroke with friends. Right? Yeah. Shut up and take my money. Go ahead and color this in just a little bit more. Panda, do you have any suggestions for things you'd like to see in the painting? Have you put any thought into it? What's missing? I had a window suggestion, but you said you had it covered. You had a window suggestion? Someone trapped in the window, like hands on the window screaming help. Whoa. We can work on that. My idea for the window was gonna be like put like a Garfield style thing in it, but yours sounds way more intense than what I had in mind. There we go. We're slowly getting this guy built. He shouldn't take too much longer. All he needs is a mouth. There we go. I'll go back over it with black. I'm just gonna hit this white. There we go. Just nice, smooth, even strokes. And it looks like I need like here, 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 and there. Okay, there's my little Super Mario World sun. I could live with him. He could stay. I have nothing but time. But nothing but time. Not all prisons have iron bars. That sounds like a quote. Is that a quote of something? Sounds like a Johnny Cash lyric. You know? Went down to Folsom Prison, had nothing but time. You know? Some have casual Fridays, some have a guy named Sue. Time is my favorite. Hello, Captain E-Rock. How are you, sir? Happy hump day. Hello.
I'm Dumplepig.
Good to see you, sir. Someone trapped in the window, like hands on the window screaming help. What if it was like, Galvos, how are you? Welcome in. What if... How's this for like a... Yeah. What if it's somebody who's... I'm gonna take some liberty here, Panda. Starts going away you don't like, you let me know. How's this? You can still do that Titanic window scene. Oh my god, that was not planned. How's that? Oh, needs a bumper sticker. But like, what if... Stay with me here. What if the hand is all just kind of like bloody? What if there's something... What if there's like something going on in there? Right? There's just like... You want help in blood? But, okay, I'll do help in blood. But... What if it's like... What if they weren't too bright and they wrote it like this way? So like nobody on the outside is like reading it clearly. It's like that. Oh, but the P is missing. What if it just says hell? And it's like, they didn't get to finish it. Kind of wish I'd made that hand a little darker. So it would stand out a little bit more. There we go. I kind of like this color a little bit more. Just help it stand out at a distance. I can always go back over the red. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. If you want to make it scarier, have him cough in Italian. I don't know what that means. I'd be tempted to draw an O if I walked up to the window. Like, maybe he's trying to tell us something. What is it, boy? Is it hello? COVID-19 relief. Or referee. Could be. Could be either one. Okay. So, what else do we see in this photo that is not there? Yeah, it's too soon, isn't it? Does anybody see anything? Is there a sign on the door? A low-riding pickup truck? Okay. Maybe, or a mini horse. Ooh. Bobby's missing. That is a tall order. Hold on, let me see how quickly I can do tiny horse. I don't remember where it was. Oh, here we go. Animals. There's gotta be a horse in here, right? Here we go. Hello, Spider Luke. Where would you like your tiny horse? Nay. Oh. Is he chilling on the dock? You can actually turn him so he's facing forward. You can pose him.
Balls?
Not quite. But we're pretty close. Tiny horse just too small for it to drag the cart. So you want the horse like over here? And he's just too small. Maybe I can make it look like that's his shadow. So how big do I have to make it? How big can I make it? We can kind of justify that shadow right there. How's that? Oh wait, you can't really see it. Hold on. How's that? He's too tiny. There's a horse. Now you try to use that shadow that was on the sand to make it look like maybe that was his shadow. It needs reins. Let's see if it had reins. Okay. So let's try reins. If we do, like a nice like bright red color so we can see it. That's as thin as I can go. And then it would have to like, see, it starts painting the horse is the thing. So that makes it a little bit harder. Bless the reins. Not sure how I feel about the reins. Ooh, sorry horse. Didn't mean to delete them. Red Bull wings. If I wanted to do wings, it's hard to put things like on the horse. You can probably give it wings like that. We can probably cheat wings. That could work. So if we maybe made it like a darker color. You need to find like a color that stands out a little bit better than the white on the sand. What color are his wings? Maybe he has like pink wings? They're like, just kind of like that. He has like a second wing like back there. They're made out of bubble gum. I like that. That I can get down with. Well, this is the smallest it goes, isn't it? Okay. What that's gonna read or not, but we know what it is. There we go. Legend has it the Bubblegum Stallion has the strength to pull 20 carts. The problem is no one's ever seen him. We can't even see him right now. He's in the painting, but is he really? Tiny, but very pejorative. I agree. I see face mask on the sun. Pink wings, but comfortable with his masculinity. There is nothing wrong with. I would take pink wings in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. A guy on the platform, guy with a banjo. What if he's sitting on this bench? We put him on the bench waiting for whatever's on the other side of this door. Okay. Do we want to make him a human person, or do we want to go like monster person? Okay, we're gonna stick with the monster. Got it. Okay, let's give him like a base. That'll definitely pop out. So I'm gonna start with a purple. And I'm just gonna give him like just a basic structure. There's one leg. Oops, I don't want that. Here's like another leg. Okay, and his legs will go a little bit this way. Right? And then here's his little butt. So I'm going to make him about that big. Let's get his legs to pop out here a little bit more. Just like that. Yeah, he's got like a rounded top to his head, almost like he's like a cone shape or like Grimace from McDonald's. And then I'll put these really lanky arms. There's one up like this, and that one will be playing the banjo, like the neck, and then this one down here will be like resting on the strings. Okay. And then, let's see, what did E-Rock say? Like one of the hair shop Play-Doh things. Ooh, yeah. Everybody would just give them hair and then shave it off and not really do any hairstyles. Godzilla in the background. South Taco Raider's all about the suggestions, and I'm loving all of them. That's a penis. Rusty Panda, if you think this is a penis, we need to have a private chat off stream. I'll be setting up a TED Talk. Galvos, you might want to sit in. Okay, so let's just go ahead and just color in his body with this purple color. Don't you dare lie about making a TED Talk. I only have time for one TED Talk. I'm sorry, Rabbit. Oh, look who has time now. Hello, Rabbit, how are you? Other than mad at me. I'm alive. That is good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just grab a darker version of this purple. I'm going to go ahead and make it kind of dramatic. And then thin this out. So I can just kind of go in and give him like some shape. Okay, we'll add some more like, whoops, I don't want that. Some more like texture and stuff to his fur. I just kind of want to give him a little bit of definition here. Whoops, I don't want that. A little bit of definition here so we can just kind of see him a little better. You know, we'll put the shade like on this side of him. He's got little feet like that. You want a big tongue on him? I like that. So we'll have like, I'm just gonna outline it. He'll have, what if his mouth, what if he does he have eyes or is he just a mouth? What if he like is just a mouth like this? And like he doesn't have any eyes. Like that. I need to fix this circle a little bit. Does not go quite that far onto that side. There we go. He's ready for them double cheese. Oh yeah. Looks like the right hand is arthritic or his carpal tunnel. It's gonna be holding on to the banjo neck. We haven't made the banjo yet. That's gonna be his banjo hand. Gotta be honest, now looks more like a CDC purple suit. Could be. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make the mouth. So let's give him a nice dark. Go ahead and paint that in nice and black. I'm gonna let that dry. That should take about a couple nanoseconds. And then I'm gonna grab yellow. Just lighten it up. When you're painting with white, you never really want to go completely perfect white. So this should give it more of like a natural tooth color. And he has a nice dental plan. So he's actually looking pretty darn good. Nice twist, really digging this live art. Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for all of your suggestions. What color is his tongue? I'm gonna give him a big tongue, but like, what color do we want to go? I definitely want to paint the tongue before the banjo, because I want the banjo to be over top of the tongue. Orange. How do you feel about the orange that's right here? How do we feel about this? Love it? Okay. So he has like a big old sloppy tongue. Like that. Until now, I'm down. Oh yeah. I mean, look at that. That's a nice tongue. And then I'm just gonna grab a darker orange and do the same kind of, that's like the same thing I did with the purple. I'm just gonna use this to just kind of help define the tongue a little bit, so you can see it a little bit better. That feels right to me. That's a penis. Captain E-Rock. I'm also gonna need you in the Discord after the stream. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's gonna be for a Ned talk. You gotta stay hydrated.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I want to put... Okay, so he has a nice purple color going on, but I don't want to get sued by McDonald's. So I want to put flecks of a different color in there. How do we feel about yellow or green? Because I haven't used those in the painting yet. Green. Okay. Let's flex some green in there. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for this. So I'm just going to take this green and just kind of like fleck it throughout. There we go. Just kind of like, I just started thinking about like the way the fur would go. Even though he's not super furry. Important to like follow the natural growth of how hair would grow on the body. Because this is a real monster, so we need to treat him like such. Oh, whoops, I don't want to put any on his hands, but I think his head's looking pretty good. Oh, he looks like a party monster now. I feel like he's ready. There's some Grimace gifts. Yeah! Looks like his cousin that they don't invite over for barbecues anymore. No way McDonald's could sue with real food involved. And that's gonna kind of go for like a classic banjo look. So I'm gonna start by just creating the framework here. Okay, so it's got like wood on the outside of it. Okay. The tongue like that. I'm back to Monday's lingus discussion. Yeah, we had a pretty deep discussion about analingus on Sunday Funday Monday on Monday night. I'm just going to create the white drum head here, just using like again another off-white color. Create that. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab this gray and make it kind of like a silver color, and I'm gonna oh, this already is down all the way. And I'm just gonna try and create. I'm gonna darken it up a little bit. I'm gonna create that silver thing. I was gonna go with that looks like a burger pre-banjo definition. Fair enough. Maybe like this color. That'll work. You know how banjos have that like snare drum head on top, so this is just kind of make it look a little bit more real. Oh, what I should have done before I did all that was... That might be close enough. No. How about that one? Yeah, that's it. I should have done the neck. So there we go. Here's the neck of the banjo coming up. It's got a really, really long neck, ladies. Kind of like that. Here we go. Kind of pass it in between.
To break the sample. They may break differently.
I think he's looking pretty good. And then I want like those like white pearl. For some reason banjos always have like those pearl tuners. And then I'm also going to grab this light brown, probably keep it that light, and just create those little, not all of them, just the ones that kind of stand out a little bit more than the others. And then you'll also find on a lot of banjos, like little, like pearl designs here and there. Put one up here. Yeah, fret marks, but just like the major ones, because from a distance, I think he's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, that's a good platypus playing the banjo. I need to find one of those programs that puts the GIFs on the screen. Gotta get that hole opening. I kind of just want to give the illusion of a couple of strings here without having to take them like all the way up the neck. You know? Oh, I forgot this part down here. What's that thing on the end of the guitar that like holds the strings in place? You know what I'm talking about? There's like that little flap that you like bend over the top of the things. Mix It Up. Yes, I am using Mix It Up. Turner head, is that what that's called? Googling analingus has you looking at the underside of the interwebs. That'll take you straight to the dark web. You're not going to want to be there. Like those things are a bunch of green bugs on them. Oh yeah, it's like a leech party. Oh, I've seen leech. Do you use Mix It Up and you make it pop up on there? But I think he's looking pretty damn good. I'd party with him. Would you guys party with him? I feel like he knows where the good cocaine is. Oh, I lost my digital paintbrush. Oh yeah. Oh, where did my digital paintbrush go? Oh, there it is. Got it. No, he doesn't have nostrils. He also doesn't have eyeballs. He breathes out of his mouth. That's why his mouth is open. He's got to breathe. You can't make out with him for too long or he dies. It's like he's keeping someone prisoner. I mean, maybe. Or maybe he's waiting for his turn. You know? feel like he needs... The other hand has a few green flecks on the hand, so we can put green flecks on this hand too. Okay. What else do we see? Krillin from Dragon Ball Z doesn't have any nose either. Oh. Well, there's science. Thank you for dropping that science. Do we need a stack of hand towels to add some Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy references? A stack of hand towels. See, I don't know that reference, so you're gonna have to talk me through this. Should I put like a stack of hand towels here? Does that work? Don't forget your towel. I really need to read that book. I think I've started reading that book like 7 times in my life. Like that whole beginning sequence with the bulldozer and all that kind of stuff. I'm always like, this book is really funny. And then I never pick it up again. And then a few years later, I'm like, I should read that book. And it's a vicious cycle. It's a good movie too. I do like Sam Rockwell. They're good, but the last book will crush your soul. There's more than one? How many are there? And I know, what was it? Is it 42 is the answer to the universe or something like that? Yeah. They're all good, but the last book will crush you. You can get the gist from the movie 4, technically. Maybe just 42 on the wagon. Oh, I can put a 42 on there. Yeah, the wagon needs something. What color do we want this 42? I haven't used blue yet. I could use more yellow on that side. I could use this goldish McDonald's color. Plaid. That'd be the color of my earwax, according to Twitter. Sam Rockwell was in Ninja Turtles, the movie? Wait, what? Spider Look, I need you to build on that. White would make it branding. Well, like the trim color. So you want, so we're gonna put a 42. Okay, so if I like that. Something like that. He was one of the punks in Shredder's Hideout. Oh, I need to watch it again. I just saw they have, not only do they add Space Jam to Netflix, they also added Hook. I think Netflix is feeling a little jittery from Disney Plus doing the nostalgia route. And they're like, we can get nostalgia too. How about all these movies from the 90s we've been sitting on? I wonder what kind of music we got while Dude Man Lady Inside needs help. It's probably something chill like this. Edward Reynolds and Ned Beatty. And we have a deleted scene from Deliverance. This would be, I would watch this version of Deliverance. It's like Jim Henson's Deliverance. He's the guy that says regular or menthol when the kids ask for cigarettes. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to watch that movie. That movie holds up. Maybe one vertical line to make it look like it still has the metal roughs. So what we're thinking is, what you're suggesting is if I take this white and I just kind of, I might need to grade a little bit more than that. And then I shrink this down and I just kind of follow the shading down like this along the way. Picking up what you're throwing down. Oh, whoa. This would probably look better at a distance, but no, for right now. Something like that. Good call, soft taco. Student has become the teacher. I like it. I'm pretty deep, rabbit. Got a lot of layers. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty damn good. I like what we're creating here. Alright, I have about 40 minutes left of this segment. What else do we want to add? We want to add something in the sand over here. Whoop, that's not a good color to use to highlight things. Color in the sand, something in the sand like over here? Or do we want to put something on the roof? Yes, but if they stick together, that's one nacho. Yeah. If nachos, you stick together, that's one nacho. Did you not see Saving Silverman starring Jack Black? Gosh, this is also really loud music. I should pull that down. A surfboard, bucket, umbrella, or random nachos. Well, what if he just has like a bucket of nachos? Can he have like a bowl of nachos? And I'll use this blue color because that's going to pop nicely. And I'll just give him like a quick. I'm not going to spend too much time on nachos. Because that's not the point of nachos. Nachos are supposed to be a fast thing, right? So we'll just do that. And then I'll add a bunch of like tortilla chips like this. This can be a quick addition. This doesn't need to be something I spend too much time on. We'll know what it is. And then give me that like gross like neon orange cheese. There, he's just chilling there with a bowl of nachos. Oh, is there pepper in the cheese sauce? I like that. Is that as tiny as I can go? That's as tiny. That's as tiny as I can go in this very complicated program called Microsoft 3D Paint. Okay, we'll put some flecks. Let's get some a little bit of red ones in here. And I'll put some green ones. Here, how's that? Up close they look like carrot chips. Okay, you gotta get your beta carotene and keep your eyeballs safe. How's that? Alright. What else do we see? Can't eat just one unless it's just one Albert Einstein. Is that a quote? Or are you telling Albert Einstein? No, just riffing. Oh, okay. I never met Albert, so he could have said a lot of things. A random blue stroke of trash in the sand. Oh no, I don't know how long. Is that fresh? Oh, that was a long time ago. I'm not gonna be able to get rid of that easily. Good call though. I'll just grab a piece of... I'll just grab this color and go, that never happened. That's our secret. Happy little sand. Yeah, there's no mistakes, just happy accidents. He wasn't a fan of nachos. I won't say that second part. So, what else can we put in here? How about we can put a surfboard on this side. So what's a good surfboard color? Maybe like a pink surfboard? And it's just kind of like stuck in the sand? That. It's got that little like underboard like kickstand thing. Do we see a design on the surfboard? No, Whisper. It's okay. Maybe... No, it's okay. We'll be okay. Thank you, though. Pink thing sticking out of the sand. Yeah, I want to make it a surfboard. So it's going to give it, like, a design of some sort. So I wanted to do... Maybe I'll just do something real simple. Like that. And then, what else can I do to help it make it look like a surfboard? I am going to grab this sand color again and just kind of rough up the edges here a little bit, so maybe it looks like it's more like it's stuck in the sand. Yeah, so like, what can I do to make it look more like a surfboard? Maybe I just need to put some more like design on it. Maybe if I make it more of like a Neapolitan stripe. Oh, I know what I can do. So I'll add this third stripe. And then I'll also add like the white stripes that they have that kind of run the length of the board. I'm also going to put like a little red bucket. No, because I want the handle of the... I'll put a green bucket. I'm gonna put like a little green bucket here too. Little bucket of sand. And we're gonna grab sand color again. Just kind of put it in there like that. And then I'm gonna grab red. And put a little bucket of sand. Chosen Archer, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good Wednesday night. There we go. Now it looks more like a beach day. Alright, I probably have time to add a couple of more things in here. Does anyone else see anything in this picture that is missing? Ooh, cooler of beverages and birds. Let's see if I put a cooler. No. I like the bumbrella. Yeah. It's nice. Thank you. Welcome in. I hope you are having a great day. Let's see. What would be a good color for the cooler? I could go orange with it. There's no... Okay, so if I just kind of want to thicken this up a little bit. So we just kind of draw this in here. Like that. I'll fix the bottom of it later. I think I'm going to give it like a classic... I'll go ahead and just fill this in. So I'm just going to widen it and fill that in. Also going to kind of give it just a little bit of depth. Like that. And I think I'm going to grab the classic like white lid. And have like the white lid. Might have to gray it up a little bit so it reads a little bit better. Let's make that a little bit darker, and then I'm going to thin this down. Just kind of follow along the edges here. Give a little bit of shading and a little bit of depth. Let's put like a few marks throughout just to kind of help highlight it. And then I'm going to grab that orange again and darken it up and just kind of hit the edge of this cooler. Kind of get in there like that. That'll do. Fill in that spots in here. Okay, then we'll just have like random, I'll do like those like dark green glass bottles. Just gonna put a few in here like this. just like the neck of one is showing here because there's full of ice and some of the ice is melting. Like that. And then maybe there's one hanging out here in the sand. And I'll grab that sand color in a second, and I'll just kind of hit the bottom of it to make it look like it's been wedged in the sand. Like that. Yeah, there's a little empty. I'm also going to kind of like tuck one in here with this one. Okay, and I'm also going to grab this light color. I'm gonna go like super light with it. Just add a couple of like ice cubes. Now once I'm done with this, I'm actually gonna go back over it with the orange. Again, just to kind of like hide it a little bit. Someone was nice and they recently brought fresh ice. And then if I grab this orange and I just kind of run it across the bottom, kind of makes like tucks that ice into the cooler. Is it a milkmaid vibe? I mean, with that person inside though, I don't know if I would drink whatever they're bottling. Right, it sounds like a risk. And then I'm going to grab this sand color, and again, I'm just going to kind of muddy up the bottom of that. I'll give it like a red label, like a Coke bottle would have. It's fine. Probably should have thought of this earlier, before I did the ice, but yeah, I can live with this. That's good. Red labels are fancy. Yeah, these people have money. What can I say? These people have money. I think it looks pretty good for a little quick drink label thing. These bottles say something on them. We're gonna do like a little faint muddiness on them. I'll give like a fake logo look from a distance. Are there caps on those other bottles or corks? Ooh, you don't get to see corks very often. They're all just messages in a bottle that he hasn't sent out yet. But I'll just say like, help. This is the smallest I can go. I like the idea of putting little corks in there. There we go. Oh yeah, give him like a little bit of depth here. Look out. Yeah. How's that look? But that's the cooler brand. I think I need a brand for that cooler. Like, just across the front of it. Ooh. I like it. Amish. That is a nice nod to Bubba's suggestion of it being a Amish mobile home. Monster Energy drink. I can't. I think I get sued. Just gonna add a couple more, just like more like a texture thing than really anything else to this little box, just so it doesn't look so flat. And then I'm just gonna put it in white. It's as thin as I can go, yeah. Willing to like live on the edge. Sadly, that's not a luxury I can take as a creative. You're like, I gotta cover my butt now. You know? Not after the letter arrives. Plus, I think this is a nice nod to your suggestion. This feels like a win-win to me. I think that looks pretty darn good. Yep, butt covering for TOS. We may not have TP right now, but we can cover our butts with TOS. All right. In very small jeopardy that Amish will ever see this. Yeah, it is very small. And even then, it's Amish. You know? It's not even Amish. They'll shove the core that's left. So you want me to put... See, shadowing is something that I'm not the best at. There's probably like a little shadow under here, right? I don't think I want it to be that, like, angular. I think I want to hit it more. More like that. And then where else do I need shadow? Where else should I put it? Lawn flamingo. Oh. I like the idea of a random lawn flamingo. Another cooler lid where it meets the ground. Whoa. Not sure what happened there. Zoom in. Where it meets the ground, like right here. Like that. Okay. That I can live with. I don't know why shading gives me so much anxiety. Definitely don't have to be connected, but it works. Yeah, I'll tag it. It's new. It's a new process for me. Okay, so what was it? It was a pink flamingo. He's the trailer, then he needs a towel. What if this towel is... I'll draw a quick towel just so this makes sense. I'm gonna take this white. I'm gonna grab more of a yellow color. As thin as I can go. Just as thin as I can go. Okay, that's his towel. Does that work? Oh, every time you pop up a window, I keep thinking it's me doing it, and I look. Every time I pop open a window, you can put the lawn flamingo on the top of the platform. So you're like this. Do you mean by this by the top of the platform? Got Photoshop up on my other screen. Oh, is that the spot you're thinking of, Panda? Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna pull up a reference. Oh, this is his house. We're making this is where he lives. His story is unfolding. Let me pull up a reference. Lawn flamingo. Yeah, I've started throwing up the photo. Just started throwing up. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I've started throwing up the photo that I'm gonna be painting in Discord. So if you guys want to paint along or just do your own version of it, it is now going to be posted there before every stream so that you guys can do what you like. It's like a rustic Navy anchor. Oh yeah, I got the COVID-19, so I'm just throwing up like crazy. Let's see, I need like a silver color. And then like, that's fine. And then this is as thin as I can go. That actually might work. So I'm just gonna have it like balanced right here on this front. That front, oh, it's too thick. Fix that line. That might have to work. And then this actually looks like a nice flamingo color. Do you want the flamingo facing this way, or do you want the flamingo facing that way? Left or right? Outwards? It's like the hull of the ship. Okay, so what if, I'll start with the body. Let's give it like a nice little divot there. And then it's just gonna kind of like high arc into that. Okay, and then this is where it starts to scoop around into the neck. And we're just gonna kind of have the neck. It's a giant, it's gonna be a big flamingo. It's a big old bird. There we go. He's ambidextrous. Does that mean you can go like they can use their left hand and their right hand, right? It's been a long time since I've used or heard that word. Could have been like a flamingo hydra where it had like 3 heads. I mean, we have a monster on the sitting on this thing. Anything can happen in this world, right? Go left or right. Well, from here you'd only see one eye, right? That's kind of how that would work. Because it would just be profile. Right? I'm gonna grab like this dark gray and just kind of gray it up just a little bit more. I don't want like a perfect black. As small as I can go, right? No, I can go smaller. Okay, I want a smaller eye. Yeah. They weren't anything. I made a lawn flamingo. So it's not like he can't afford a real flamingo. There's laws against that. So he just has a lawn flamingo. I don't want to like... Yeah, I think that's fine. Can I get thinner? I can. And then I'm also going to grab... Let's see how gray that is. No, I don't like that. That can stay gone. Oh, Dark Side made it. The texture of the brush gives me this Yarn Yoshi feel. Yeah, I like that. Yoshi, Yoshi's Woolly World, that one. Yeah. Another 2 hours. I mean, look at what we've done so far. I think it's looking pretty darn good. Lawn Flamingo's only crap in one place, right? You can just walk out and pick it up from underneath and you're done. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty darn good. We got the Mario Sun. We got the flying horse that's not big enough to pull the trailer. Oh, you can't see that from here. Let me make it so you can see the whole photo. Let's move it over here. There we go. Dark Side, would you like to add anything to this that you don't see? We got a surfboard and a bucket of sand. We added a cooler full of beverages. No, the sun, this is all just done right in Microsoft 3D Paint. So it's like real painting. It's the closest program you can get to real painting, where if you move on too far, that's the end of it. Flip-flops. I can dig some flip-flops. I'm gonna cough until he told me he's a little hoarse. Thank you for the dad joke. Flip-flops. Where do we see? Do we see flip-flops just like right here? Does that work? Man, MS Paint has come a long way. I know, right? Give it a couple more years. It is going to be the leader in digital design. Everyone's gonna be doing. I mean, look at this. Look at what we've been doing in Microsoft 3D Paint this whole time, and you didn't even know. Hats off to Microsoft, right? You can't put it too far from the shack. Okay, what color do you see these flip-flops? We've got a lot of pink. I'm thinking not orange or purple or pink because we have so much in this area already. Bright green or yellow? What if we do bright? Well, bright yellow, out of curiosity. That might not be. I could do like this like golden yellow. Or I have like this for bright green. Yeah, are you thinking like this one or this one? Number 1 or number 2? Green. So number 2. I've got to teach Dark Side numbers. It's on my to-do list, people. I'm so sorry. No, B. No, C. God damn it. Number B, my lord. B, my lord. What's that from? That sounds like it's from like Robin Hood Men in Tights or something. Shrek, that's it. The other classic. The other classic. Okay, so what if we do something like... Okay, what if I put like one flip-flop like here? Okay. So it's not too far off. The thing. Oh, you want comically big flip-flops. Damn, need a communion night to watch Men in Tights. I would be there in a heartbeat. That is one movie that... It's in my top 5, not gonna lie. It's up there with Jingle All the Way. I can quote that movie line for line. I started memorizing that movie before I even understood all the jokes. I remember watching, my brother rented it from Blockbuster. I did not know every joke that was being said. You watched it once on HBO? I need it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It is a classic. But on PC, I have a complete Mailbox Classics folder, as everyone should. Okay, so... let me fix this. I'm already not liking it. Okay, so what if we have like... I'm not liking that either. Not liking the angle. Well, let me just start with something and maybe I can just fix it along the way. Just gonna start. Just make it look like there's two flip-flops together. And then I'm just gonna darken this quite a bit. I'm gonna thin it out. Not holding back, no. You can't hold back. I just kind of want to more like define the fact that there's two here, more so than anything else. Go big or go home. Right? I give him like a little bright, like racing stripe. Now, sometimes you'd have like that sandwich color in your flip-flops. They took 3 different pieces of foam and just like had an elephant sit on them. Yeah. I like your flip flotation next on your feet. Can you walk on water? Okay, and then I'm gonna grab just like a classic, like, cream color. Might have to pick a different color with the sand. Might have to go like more yellow with it, maybe. Let me grab a reference here real quick. Yeah, what if it's, so if I start with this one, kind of like pops up through, but that's gonna be, I got a little bit more yellow, but not completely yellow. I know it wasn't intended to be this, but damn it, if that doesn't remind me of a mini putt-putt golf course. Nice. I can get behind that. Oh, yeah. I think that's actually looking pretty good. I just gotta go back further before it curves down. Alright, like that. Like, whose flip-flops are these? Like, dude, you don't want to know. I'm not liking that. That's pretty good, though. You don't even want to know. How's that? And it's just the right fit. Ooh. Good to hear, Cinderella. Good to hear. What a dumb story that was, right? Need to continue this into that crease. I think this one looks pretty darn right. I have a suggestion if you think it's good. Okay. What's your suggestion? Also depends on how fast I can do it. I'm just about ready to wrap it up. Fairy lights around the the house portion, like the white lights that are on string lights. Looking at this, I can feel the sand insensitive. I feel like it'd be like hot sand. I feel like I could feel how hot the sand is. Like the prince would ever marry her after finding out she's a cleaning. No, that's not what I meant. Darkseid. Can we ban Darkseid? But I still need you to work on some stuff for the. There we go. Thank you, mod. I'm already banned. This is purgatory. My stream is purgatory. So what we need to do is, so if I add white lights, again, I'll take like an off-white color, and I'll So if I just like take these. Thank you, White Rabbit. By the way, is it okay that I call you that? I miss you, Dark Side. Yes. Yeah, for some reason, like the GoXLR app is hooked up to the internet, so it's always checking for updates. And then if their site goes down for whatever reason, the app starts freaking out because it sends error codes to the GoXLR app. So I've had this happen once before, but that was probably like last summer. But it's always brief, which is good, but at the same time, I think they need to fix that thing. Between you and me and all of the other GoXLR users, I think I need to fix that because I'm sure there are a lot of people streaming right now. And their audio just went, right? You think like any updates they wanted to do would be at like 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Like a really odd hour. But what can you do? So thanks for sticking with me and hanging around. Or like Discord, it does it when you start it. It's the thing, it checks for updates when you start it. It does do that. But for some reason, like it'll still, it doesn't look too bad. For some reason, it's still connected and still checking even after it checks. Oof, I don't like that. That's too big. Oh, because I have it on marker, and I need to put it on paintbrush. Default it back to marker. How about like that? From a distance, you might actually be able to see these, and they won't look like as yellow. But I think these will actually look pretty darn good. Yeah, I should stop after that. I was like briefly reading in the Discord like what was going on like as I was trying to troubleshoot it. Someone was typing out a bunch of stuff about like what the server does and how it sends errors and yada yada yada. I have to go back and read it more because I was more interested in just getting the stream back up so I could finish painting. No. I'll look into it more. I'm giving like half information. That's all I could read. But it is something ridiculous. Like that. I feel like it needs, it's like a couple like on the actual. Which doesn't look too bad. I think that looks good. Finishes lights. Well, good stream, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you could be here for the lights. Appreciate it. That was the big cliffhanger. How are the lights going to turn out? Oof. They turn out good. You can sleep easy now. That's good. There's something to be said about having an unfinished masterpiece. Edge of my seat. I missed it. What is the Amish about? Bubba made a comment in the Discord that this looked like an Amish mobile home. So we decided to call it Amish. Yeah. So it's Amish. And then I'm gonna grab... I want to grab that sand color and just darken that up a bit. I was thinking about that, but it sounded weird. Yeah, I asked for like a fake branding thing to put on the side of the cooler, and Panda came up with Amish. Oh, I think it looks pretty darn good. I like this painting. I think we created something beautiful here. Not enough horse poop for an Amish mobile home. It's a majestic horse. Pegasus, mini Pegasus, they're so small they don't poop. They don't have a rectum. So, that's how that works. Yeah. They just don't poop. The flamingo, however, yeah, you don't trust that. Don't trust that flamingo. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. These Amish must actually clean up after themselves. Rectumless Pegasi. You're gonna have more than one. It's a flock of Pegasi. What would be a flock of Pegasus called? There's like a murder of crows. There's an army of frogs. There's a business of ferrets is probably the best one I've ever heard. Well, you have like a herd of I thought we'd be a little more creative than that, Galvos. Ooh, a flappening of Pegasi. I like that. That shit flaps. I like it. Oh, it's a bouquet of pheasants. I feel like there was a bushel of something. A cluster of Pegasi. A cluster. Cluster's not bad. Think of having flying horses over your head. You never go outside. I mean, I probably still would. I'd probably try to catch one and keep it domesticated. Probably kill a few in the process, trying to figure out what they eat and like what their schedule is. And then I used to do that a lot. We used to go down to like the creek and catch frogs, and then we'd bring them back to the house for like an hour or two, and then be like, all right, let's go put the frogs back. Like, I don't know how to feed this thing. This thing's just gonna die. Domesticate the flying horse poop? No, just the flying horse. An F-ton Pegasi. A fuck of Pegasi. Right? Okay, so we need to let me get to the official TipsyRoss finished painting pictures. And what are we titling this one? I need a title for it. An F-ton of Pegasi, is that what you want to call it? Okay. An F-ton of Pegasi. Pretty much what I was thinking. All right. Sorry, you got outvoted, Bubba. We got an F-ton of Pegasi is going to be the name of this painting. That's going to be pretty good. Amish Paradise is pretty good, though, too. It is a good one. Living in Amish Paradise. I've been living all my life. Living in Amish Paradise. What other ones we had? We had 0 Days was the name of one of them. There's an F-ton of Pegasi. Detsy, Desert Yeti, Frosty the Snow Person, because, you know, can be gender. Mystical Mountain, One in a Dillion, On the Beat, and Partoil. Pretty darn good. Those are our finished paintings. All right, well, that'll wrap it up. I will add this painting to the slideshow in the beginning. That thing's just going to be epic after a while. And I should be back next Wednesday to do it again. I'll pick another picture off the internet, share it, and we'll paint some things into it. That sounds pretty darn good to me. Lovely. Yeah. Working on our book, you know. If you're a fan of the site and you like doing art, there is a Stroking Together sketchbook in the merch store. There's also a t-shirt and a mug. I have the t-shirt. I don't know where I put it, but I have one. You think that guy has a one-man band called Banjo. I need a timeout on Dark Side. 3 months. Just put a timeout on top of that ban. He's up to 6 years now. 6 years, a hard time. There we go. Wait a minute. No. Rabbit. Dang it. Well, on stream, I'll see you guys in 3 months. That would put us in, what, June? I'll see you guys in June. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you guys for hanging out. I like doing this chill stream. I like having the people come in. And I mean, I'm really proud of this one. I know Soft Taco might not be here anymore, but that shading suggestion on the 42, make it look like it's painted on the side. Brilliant. That was clutch, right? It looks so real. We're getting better at making these. I'm digging that monster. I like the idea of putting a monster in every single one. Some sort of weird monster somewhere. So let's keep that tradition rolling. Yeah. We'll make that a thing. All right, people, have a good rest of your night. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Rabbit, for modding. Are you streaming tonight, Rabbit? Is that something that's happening? Are you doing your regular thing? No, you're done? Fair enough. Called it for the week. Audio's not working? I heard that's a thing now. Like, audio's not working. It's not gonna work. Like, go XLR worked. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, guys. Yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. There might be some streams later this week. I don't know. I've been busy with projects, which is good, but, you know, follow the Twitter and the Discord and the all that good stuff. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube and you're a fan and you want to help me support that, follow me on my YouTube. I need to hit 100 people to have a custom YouTube URL. I'm at like 68. So, good luck with your made-up award. Well, that happens in a couple of weeks. That's March 20th, I think. And I don't even know if that's when we find out if we won the award. I think that's just, like, the final showing. I don't know if they're doing awards that same night or not. I don't know. I've never done it before. They might be. Who knows? But that's March 20th. One command for all of these. Maybe. Maybe. I'll think about it. Also, you can just push the buttons underneath. You don't really have to hit all the commands. There's buttons in the mix play. So there's that too. You know, request one command to rule them all. Yeah, there's like streamer links on things, and I don't know. I try not to get too overbearing with that stuff. That wasn't in the orientation. Get it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you to Adjective Beaver, Licho, and Mama Roo for being executive producers on Patreon. Adjective Beaver hung out with us in chat for a little bit today before he went to a VR convention. I'm looking forward to hearing about the results of that. And thank you to my supporters. If you are a fan of the creative streams we do on this channel and you want to help support it for $5 a month, you can be a producer of the creative streams we do here, including Sunday Funday Monday, Tuesday, Hello and Good Morning, and Stroking Together with TipsyRoss. Tonight we have Rusty Panda with us in the chat, along with Darkside082, who does a lot of the graphical work that you see on the channel. Thank you to my moderators and creative team, my little rabbit paws represent, helping keep things cool inside the chat, outside the chat, and all around it. So thank you for that. And last but not least, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
Bye bye.